All right, look, I'm super excited. I'm super excited for a few things. I'm gonna make some bold statements in this video and give you a call, give you a project that you just really don't wanna miss this. So make sure you pay attention because we're starting right now.
Hey guys, I'm Britta Thans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Britta Thans.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And today I'm super excited. I'm super excited for a couple of reasons. Number one, we hit our target for Bitcoin and it looks like the bottom is in. I said that we're probably going to go down to the mid 70s. I was waiting to break resistance. We got to resistance, came back down, but then I said we will probably go up from here, and we did. So we made that call. But what I also said was that altcoins, and this was for a while now, I've been saying that altcoins look like they would have blast off. They're just waiting for the green light from Bitcoin. And we probably or potentially got the green light from Bitcoin. And what are you seeing? You're seeing Bitcoin fly, you're seeing altcoins fly. And if this continues, altcoins may enter an alt season, and if not, we're gonna at the very least have a few select altcoins, which we called in previous videos, that will rally and make magnificent gains. We actually talked about them, and in this video, I wanna talk about one of them and an ecosystem project on that altcoin that I think is gonna do amazingly well, and I'll tell you why. So first of all, let's talk about which altcoin I'm talking about, because one of my biggest plays is SUI. I really believe SUI is going to do extremely well, do a Solana-like move. You heard me talk about this a lot, and with this drop in price action, it looks like we might be right. So if we indeed get an alt season, or even certain alts performing well within what looks like an alt season, even if they all don't do well, I think SUI is going to be one of the big players. So it goes without understanding, I mumbled there, I'll just leave that in. It goes without understanding that the SUI ecosystem will do very well. And we talked about DeepBook, it's doing very well. We talked about different projects on SUI. We even talked about one that didn't do so well. But the one we're going to talk about today, it's actually quite unique. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So here you see Swarm, and this is a user-owned AI truth seeker. And I know that's a mouthful, but this is actually quite exciting because you can actually license this to work for you, kind of like a node, but not exactly, actually much better. Let me explain here. So you can actually get an agent license, and this swarm of agents are actually on SUI. So you have the SUI narrative and you have the agent AI narrative. So you have a perfect blend of trend stacking. If you heard me talking about trend stacking before, it's when you have a current trend, another trend, you put them together and you put your innovation on top of that. That's the key of success for businesses, for anything out there. Instagram is a product of trend stacking. Facebook is a product of trend stacking. YouTube is a product of trend stacking. So trend stacking is actually quite powerful. And you have Swarm on SUI, a powerful combination here, and you can actually get a license. So what does it mean when you actually get a license? So first of all, you can actually get yourself a license, and please use the link in the description down below. It's in the comments, it's in the description. I would really appreciate it if you use that link. But generally speaking, what can you do with a license? First of all, you can own. So you can build your own swarm of autonomous agents with no code tools, or even lease your license to AI agent devs on the marketplace. So you actually own your own license to an AI agent or a swarm of AI agents, which you can use, sell, or rent. It's actually quite impressive here. And you can do this from the get-go, by the way. You buy this, you don't have to wait for a few months or whatever, years, and then do it. You can literally do it right off the bat. Second of all, you can recruit the best agents on the market to grow your reputation and earn a share from the network verification revenue. So basically, you can actually operate your AI agent, your swarm of agents, but also literally get paid from actually doing this. And of course, you can earn Swarm's native token on a daily basis and engage in network activities to unlock additional bonus distribution. So a few different ways of getting paid here. So now you also have passive income in the mix while you're betting on the SUI chain in its ecosystem and also having your AI agent or your swarm, so to speak. And basically, this does a few things. Swarms actually does a couple of things. First of all, you can research crypto projects. So if you're researching crypto projects to get into, you can actually have Swarm to actually do this for you. So actually, it's very good because you can actually use it. If you're in crypto, it's a much needed product. Then you can distinguish truth from fiction. So let's say you have some news on Twitter or X and you want to verify what's real, what's not. You have Swarm for that. You can actually call in your agents. They come in, they look, they analyze like, I don't know, this is not correct here, this looks fishy, and they actually find the answer for you. So you can actually research and verify. And not only that, you can actually use this for passive income, as we mentioned earlier on. And yes, at any time as the price goes up, these licenses, they're like nodes, they go up over time. You can actually sell yours on the marketplace. You can do it right now. You can go to the marketplace, buy your node using the link in the description down below, buy your license and sell it like you would a node tomorrow. Maybe you have to put down the price a little bit so you can give a better price for somebody to be enticed. But let's say you need money, or maybe you think a bear market's coming, you can actually sell your license. No ifs, buts, or whats about it. This is very powerful, very rare. I think Beam did it. With Beam, you can do it as well, but there's not many projects other than this, that actually gives that possibility or that option. Typically, you have to wait a long time. And look, this is actually a good project. Let me tell you about the project real quick. We'll come back to this in a second, but if we come back to the main page over here, look, Swarm, agent clusters and swarms on top of verified on-chain data. Let's just go down. I just want to show you a couple of things here because you're going to be surprised by the team especially. I'm going to let you read all this in your own time because I'm looking at price. I'm looking at price and potential earnings here, potential investment opportunities. And while we never know, things can go shit to tomorrow, I think this can actually do extremely well. That's what I'm looking at here. So yes, you have real-time data stream, ZK Trust, truth anchoring, verification economy, on-chain reputations, and so on. Let's skip all this and go straight down here. I want to show you something extremely important with their team. This is their team. Now, if you notice, you're going to notice something over here. One of the founders over here, his name is Yannick Myson, or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I butchered your name, Yannick, forgive me. But if you noticed, he's the former architect of Delicium. Now, if you remember, we called Delicium back in the day at a very, very low price, and I was begging you to buy nodes. Anybody that bought nodes back then, or the AGI token, did extremely well. And the person that I was used talking to over there was Yannick, and now he's working for Swarm on SUI. This is actually quite good because I feel comfortable because I know him, and actually AGI nodes have been very profitable for us. So you have Yannick Myson as a co-founder, CMO, and architect of Delicium's AI agent network. You have Quina, Forbes 30 under 30 in AI and co-founder of Delicium as well. You have Fouad Fatih, founder of Zero Stage, Morty Tabibi, which was also at Elysium. Then you have the CBDO, Robin Yanaway. All these people here have impressive CVs, Binance and so on. All these people here, these team members have quite the reputation. And guess what? They're real. As a matter of fact, the CTO will be in Dubai pretty soon. I might actually be able to meet him, and if I do meet him, I'll even make a video with him real quick. And because this is a dream team. This is a dream team of AI and crypto. I'm telling you this. And I don't think you've ever heard me more bullish on a project. And it's true. I don't think I've been as bullish on a sponsored video as much as I have been on this one. And yes, this is a sponsored video. They reached out to me. And as soon as I saw the team, it was a wow. Wait a minute. Yannick's on your team? These people are on, this made me bullish more than what I usually am. Now, again, you have to understand, things can go wrong. Things can get salty. This is crypto. A lot of things happens in crypto. A lot of things happen in business. But with this team and this project, this narrative, the trend stack, AI with SUI, I think it's a winning formula. What do you think? Do you think it's a winning formula? I do. Comment down below if you don't think it's a winning formula. Tell me why. And comment down below if you do think it's a winning formula. I'm serious here. Tell me what you think here. This video, this actual video I'm making right now, it's not your typical video. It's not your typical sponsored video because I truly like this. I would join their team. If they asked me to join as an ambassador or a team member, I would join this, even career-wise. Hope it's the right choice. But let's go on anyway. Let's go on here. You have scalable intelligence, where user-owned AI agents and human verifiers transform raw data into verified on-chain insights at machine speed, enabling real-time trust minimized information feeds. This is actually amazing. Next-gen dApps, or decentralized applications, where you can leverage verified facts as a foundation for reliable prediction markets, transparent DeFi products, and fair governance frameworks. Zero trust, because by holding an AI agent license, individuals directly contribute to and profit from the verification process, aligning incentives and decentralizing control over arbitrary data. And you have information rollups, and these rollups create transparent, evidence-based, on-chain arbitrary data driven by collective verification rather than editorial decree. Tell me this is not needed right now in crypto. Tell me this is not an amazing use case, utility, investment opportunity. Tell me. I dare you to tell me otherwise. Now, before we get overly bullish here, you have your rewards breakdown over here. You can do your own research. You have to do your own research. Again, I might be wrong and things might go wrong. Things might go south. This is crypto. Maybe a scam comes up. I highly doubt that this is a scam, by the way, but you never know. Maybe they get scammed. Maybe there's regulation problems. Maybe there's whatever. I don't know. Touch wood, someone dies and things go crazy. But anything can happen. Maybe it fails. Maybe it fails as a concept. But right now, I think this can do very well. I think it's worth getting the nodes. They're $999 right now. That's nothing for a node. We got the Elysium nodes for $2,250 and still made amazing profits. I believe this is gonna do better. You can sell it any time. You can hold it through the bear market when it comes and actually DCA into a coin on the SUI chain, which I believe is gonna do very well this bull market and the next bull market. Everything is in play here. And yes, I might be sounding salesy over here, but again, have you ever seen me make a video like this? They asked me to do a sponsored video, which is a review, a dedicated review. I did not need to be so passionate and talk about this project the way I'm talking about it. Meaning, I really think it's a good deal. Again, don't bet the farm, do your own research, stay safe. But let's further look at their socials here real quick. So here is their X profile or Twitter profile. And if you scroll down over here, you can see a few posts. Let me give you a few basic ones worth looking into. Okay, number one, we're proud to announce the successful close of our 3 million seed round. They raised 3 million as a seed round, doing very well over here. Here's another one. Out of 600 plus teams, Swarm Network has been chosen for the SUI Hub Org Accelerator led by SUI Network. A great voice of confidence here. Verified, by the way. And here they have an announcement unlocking a milestone, 6 million in agent licenses activated. That's thousands of operators, millions in volume. So they are hard at work. Listen, if you want to get into some riskier projects, because yes, these are all still risky, obviously, but if you want to get into some altcoins, if you like the SUI network, you believe in the SUI network, and you want an AI SUI ecosystem play, this is the one to get into, in my opinion. Along with DeepBook, this is one that has a lot of potential. Yes, there's risk, but the reward is high, and I really believe it would be a good deal. Again, my link is in the description down below. I get about 10% commission, full transparency. If you want to use it, big help to me. Thank you. I will see you in the next video.